What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. My Hero, Season 5, Episode 13. Looks like we finally have completely finished the whole inter-squad, inter-school, Class 1A, Class 1B, whatever you want to call that, arc. And then we had our little mini slice of life recap, get ready to jump forward to the next arc. We had that last episode, so we'll see what the second half of the season, because I think you guys quoted like 24, 25 episodes, something like that. So we're right at the halfway point. We'll see what it has to offer. It seems like a decent amount of people, including myself. The arc that it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It was watchable. Wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it wasn't like, nothing to hop on the Twitters about. But I've been told by a lot of manga readers that like this arc that's coming up is like was worth kind of the okay arc that we just passed. Slash, this is, depending on who you ask and their opinion, will be the best arc to date in the entire anime, like across the 4.5 to 5 seasons. So we will see. I'm just trying to think of what we've kind of covered that we could be jumping off to. We still have the Hawks with his incognito trying to infiltrate the League of Villains. We've got that going on. We've got Endeavor just being the #1 hero, just being out there and building that up and making the people, feel safe that he can, replace All Might. We've got Endeavor and Todoroki's relationship, with Todoroki really embracing that fire side, so I wonder if we'll kind of see that just sprinkled throughout. Are we going to get them dedicated having training? We've still got All for One. They keep showing us him, so it makes me think like we're gonna get some crazy prison outbreak thing where like all the criminals that we've kind of come across, Stain, All for One, Gentle, like all of them are gonna get out. Maybe this season, maybe next. And I meant to ask this: could he hear what those people were? Remember when he made a comment? When I had some of the bodyguards like looking at him through the surveillance room, and he's like, "I'm sorry if I've caused you any inconvenience." Is that because can he hear them like through that? Is that another one of his quirks kicking in? I thought that was fascinating. I don't know if that was last episode or 2 episodes ago. And then we've got Deku and his vestiges turning into Superman with all these different types of quirks and OP brokenness. We'll kind of see how that plays out. And then the Dabi being Todoroki's brother, Endeavor's son storyline that I'm sure we're going to run into. I hope that doesn't end in them just like talk no jutsuing each other out like, "Sorry son, I was never there for you," and like they how that shit goes. We'll see though. So that's kind of what's been hinted of, like all those kind of plot points that I just have been hit this season already, leading up I think in like the first couple episodes. So we'll see. We haven't caught up with Shigaraki in a while. Not that I really don't. I mean, he's never been like kind of one of my favorites or like anything. He's just been kind of there. But if it's Deku's story, he's like Deku's counterpart. His antagonist counterpart. So we'll see. We're pressing play on the episode right now. Everybody should get this Monday the 21st. So we'll see how this. I don't know what this arc is. Uh-oh. Where's Overhaul? And like Overhaul, oh man, I'd love to see him get out and get his arms back. He still has been the best villain to date, in my opinion. Him and All for One. Oh, nice. Speak of the devil. Little devil, there he is. Dope shot. That was a nice shot right there. But yes, let's see. I can give you guys a quick update while we're going through. Patreon members, you guys will be on... Let's see where we're at here. Tomorrow, Patreon members, you guys will get One Piece episode 46. So after that was kind of our, not slice of life, but like everybody that we've come across realizing that Luffy is like on the wanted list. Like, Luffy, good for him. I knew he could be a piece of shit. Like, great for him getting on that wanted list. Like, everyone's like toasting to Luffy being a wanted pirate. So you guys will get 46 today, the same day you're seeing this. Patreon members, you guys will get episode 46 on Patreon. YouTube, I think we're on like 33, 34, something like that. YouTube, you guys will get that tomorrow, and then tomorrow, Patreon members, you guys will get the Parasite episode. I don't know if it's like 5, 6, something like that, and we'll keep it going from there. So speaking of Shigaraki, let's kind of see how it goes. I think right now, I'm loving Bakugo in his playstyle, his quirk style the most. I just wish his personality wasn't the way it is. If you could give me Bakugo's attitude, the way he approaches fights with Todoroki, his mindset, whew. Todoroki just won't flip that switch unless he's pushed. Bakugo comes out of bed with that flip switched. Have fun training together. You know what would really mellow Bakugo out? Him getting a girl. Him getting a girl would really, like, mellow that man out. Have a Merry Christmas. I think the only romantic interest we've seen in the show, though, is Uraraka and Deku. I want to find out who this mole is. Who's this rat? Is it a student? Is it a teacher? Who's helping the villains? Deku's tie looks like it's been cut. Uh-oh, they just gave some somber music. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Dekai City, huh? Mantis. Oh, man. What the hell am I looking at? Hero Critic. Is that Koda's voice actor, that kid? Mountain Lady. Jesus Christ. You didn't have to make that sound effect. You're gonna slide down and just fall asleep. Alright, so they're gonna teach them the etiquettes of like when they're interviewed and act around civilians and Can't just start us out with like 9 days ago, first Shigaraki sighting in like a season and a half, and then just like cut to this. Don't cheat me. Hi. You gotta say it with some more. He's so cute. I want him. My God. Is he even 16? She's got to be like, I don't know. Woohoo! Tell him, Aaron Yeager. That is the same voice actor, right? I could never pick up on it before because Aaron always had that like screaming joy, I'm gonna kill the Titans about him. But now the later seasons of Aaron where he's just like monotone, I will kill, move or be moved, they sound identical. Shoto also has no social skills with ladies either. He's like, you're gonna have heart problems. We're gonna need Mount Lady to take out the Gigantor that Gran Torino had to deal with. Someone's got to take his ass out. Yeah, everyone's gonna get a chance. Creati. Did we even? I feel like I never heard her hero name before. Everyone's got to have their little catchphrase. That also sounds like Aaron Yeager, to be honest. Maybe everybody that just has a dark tone sounds like Aaron. Yeah, everyone's got their random catchphrases shit. He'll mellow out one day. Come on, Metal Lee. Get that damn personality together. I didn't know Delaware Smash was something that All Might hadn't named yet. Yeah, have y'all checked in on this man to make sure he's even okay to be doing that? Or are we all everyone's like, yo, are you good, bro? And you think now's the time to bust it out. You've been visualizing, but have you been trying? I like the imagery. Black Whip. Aizawa, be ready to put his ass down if shit gets crazy. And he's fucking winded. I feel so bad for All Might. Like, what is your purpose, you know? What are you, like, I feel so bad for him. Because he was quirkless before, and then he had to give it away, so he's quirkless again, so he can't do what he was all about, and... That's what I'm saying, like, he never needed all this information and past vestiges stuff. Because he was Superman. Like... Oh god, we're going back on work studies? Last time we went on work studies, that wasn't the best. I feel so bad for his character, just like... That was his whole life, and he can't even just like do it in his old age or retirement. Like, he's just such a liability, and he has no information to offer Deku. Like, he's just... It's rough. Short-handed on heroes. But they want more quality heroes. Mm-mm-mm. Hoxa! I want to see like a straight like horror school infiltration arc. Some like Hogwarts shit where Voldemort shows up and like bodies just start dropping and they've got to like defend this, like some wild shit. Like the USJ but on like a bigger stage. Like the only way to get out is like we got to kill these villains. They're talking about the spy as well. They keep bringing. That's the second time this season they brought that up. Someone's birthday? Oh, it's Christmas. Man, always busting out the cakes. Yeah, now people let me know that, like, yeah, the 1B and the side characters are just going to remain side characters, and it just is what it is. You know, we'll get random, like, support from them taking on, like, lesser villains, but, like, it's going to be like that Naruto Shippuden shit. It always goes like that. Every shonen typically goes like that. Like, as we go and get stronger, the kids that were like competitive with us or cool, like they're gonna get kind of, you know, faded out and left by the wayside, unfortunately. But so where's he gonna go? Gran Torino round two? Oh, we're gonna get a new. She's gonna try to put a jacket on his ass. Who's he gonna get linked up with? Oh, best. Did it say Best Genius was missing? Is that just what they put out there in the public because he's still recovering, or is he like actually missing? She's gonna get his ass. You already know where you going. I want to see Endeavor and Todoroki like locked in a time chamber, a gravity room, like Goku and Gohan, and just beating the shit out of each other. Todoroki comes out like 2 sizes bigger, just yoked, ready to go. Flames a blazing. Oh, look at little Aries trick or treat. And I'm telling you right now, if they don't let my boy Mirio back on the scene to reclaim his top spot among the kids, Deku included, we're gonna have a problem. She's over here exercising spirits, giving out Easter eggs. How many girls do you think post something to Instagram or Twitter with that exact look? Prosthetic horn, silver wig, Santa hat. It's probably already been done. Tag me on Twitter. Is he pouring Crisco oil in people's cups? Invisible Girl. So still again another slice of life episode. Nothing crazy. We got little bit development things and Shigaraki sighting, but again another pretty much slice of life. The kids are gonna go back on their work studies with heroes. So what the hell is Zabuza doing back there with that flippin' Optimus Prime blade? Y'all made him rap all that? Did we know that Momo's hero quirk was Creati? I thought she ended up just like saying her name at one point. I didn't know she did that. Oh, she got the sword. Here we go again. Like we were so naive at the time. I hope we can have a fun Christmas, but not all of us made it to next year Christmas. Is that it, or are you gonna give me? Oh, someone told me there's after credit. Somebody did tell me there's after credit. Give me something good. Give me something juicy. Give me something juicy. Oh, here we are. Here we are. After credit. After credit. Give me something good. No, Bakugo had a jacket on. Somebody got his ass. Oh, how about all three of you go to Endeavor? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck! Okay, that made it for the entire episode. Because that entire episode, I mean, it was just a slice of life. It wasn't anything crazy to write home about. But, oh my god. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. You really can't. That's honestly as best as it could get. Now, what's going to make it even more dramatic is if, an incident happens. Like, when we ran into Stain or just anything that's happened out there when we've, like, been out shadowing or anything. The four of them, Endeavor, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Midoriya. And I mean, the writers, the showrunner, they know what they're doing. Those are the only, like, we all, like, other characters, oh my god, they're so cute, Uraraka, Eri, like, they're so great. But, like, you know what people are coming to see. It's those three, and people have, like, a really infatuation for Endeavor as well, including myself. I still am under the impression that I think Mirio is better than all three of them. But it's kind of like, I mean, you had to, I don't know, because I've gone over that before, kind of like how everything has been moved out of Deku's way to kind of like vault him up, whether I don't know if the author had that in mind as he was writing it, but we kind of knew from the beginning, All Might was going to run out when he gave that, so I give you a pass on that. The Mirio thing was like you had to show Overhaul in what he was doing with that removability quirk or gun, serum, antidote. It had to affect somebody. Who could in effect that would still make an impact but not like kind of decimate the story going forward. They're not going to get rid of Bakugo's quirk, when him and Deku are kind of like rivals, like the Vegeta Goku. Not going to get rid of Todoroki because there's still more to write with him and his father and controlling his fire side and all that. You get rid of one of the other random kids like Kirishima and like okay, but like again, so like who can you write? So Mirio, I mean, he was the option, but again, like I felt like Mirio would be a good like rabbit for Deku to have to chase. That it was going to take a while for him to overcome as far as like being better than him, and I wanted Deku to have that. And then it kind of makes it easy also to like not have Mirio in the scene because like how do you explain like, well, dang, if Mirio's around, how does this happen? Or why wasn't Mirio here when this happened? Or Mirio could have taken this down. Like, you just have to remove him to the side. I would like to see him rejoined back in, like full quirk ready to go. They keep kind of hinting at it. Like, they tried to get Monoma to come in and copy Eri's quirk and, like, see what could be done with her quirk. They've been talking about, like, Eri, like, how she's doing. I think Mirio made the comments a couple times last season, I'm going to stay with her and, maybe one day I'll get my quirk back, They keep hinting at it, but I don't know if it's going to be some crazy, like, Avengers Assemble scene where, like, it looks like all hope is lost and Mirio comes, like, phasing out of a wall or some random shit like that. I would fucking lose it. Yeah, that ending was pretty great. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it builds up. I hope each one of the kids kind of gets their shine. We know Deku is because he's got the vestiges and things he's dealing with. We know Todoroki is because it's his dad and he's got to have that. We've never had the Bakugo Endeavor exchange back and forth really ever. I don't think so. We'll see how their relationship is. Past Endeavor would have been able to deal with it, but the new Endeavor that's turned a new leaf, we'll see how he deals with like the personality. That's actually so great. Okay, so I'll give them a pass on that. They held me through one more episode of Slice of Life because of that after credit. But yeah, we'll leave it there. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,